Yeah, it's Valentine's Day, and you probably are listening to a bunch of love songs today. But what if you're not? What if today is not your day for whatever reason? I'm going to help you out. I've got 5 of the best breakup songs I think I've ever heard in my whole life coming right up. Hey, it's Russ from right here on the Infectious Groove Music YouTube channel. And today is supposed to be a happy, joyous day of love and buying things for people just because Hallmark told us it's a certain day. And if you are in a relationship, huzzah and kudos and fantastic news for you. If you're not, or if you've ever gone through a breakup and you just think, boy, I need a good cry once in a while, like many of us do, I'm going to help out today because I have 5 breakup songs that I think are absolutely fantastic for either if you just need to feel or you need to have that good cry. And I rarely ever do this, but I'm going to say that the last song I'm going to share in this video is, I think, my favorite breakup song I've ever heard in my life. Usually our videos aren't any sort of ranking or anything, but in this case. So coming out of the gate, a gentleman who sang quite a bit about heartache. And in the early part of his career, the songs that he sang were very cookie cutter. But in the midpoint of his career, he went through a divorce himself and really started singing about every breakup song he could find. And there's an old country standard song called There Goes My Everything. But Elvis Presley turned in a version of it around 1970 that is stunningly good and filled with heartache. And even if you're younger and you've never heard this song before, I would tell you absolutely seek out the Elvis Presley version. I try and make that easy on all the viewers by leaving the links to the songs in the description of the video below. So if you are looking for a great version of There Goes My Everything by Elvis, you will find it in the description below. The next one is a breakup song, yes, but I think there's a little thing in the lyrics that most people don't notice, or at least means something to me, that a lot of people don't realize that there's kind of a message of hope in the song. And that's The Flame by Cheap Trick. And if you listen to the first 2 choruses of that song and verses, of course, Robin Zander is singing about, this love that he's always going to have his whole life and how he's going to be miserable without this person. And that's typically how a breakup song goes. But in my opinion, the last chorus, the last pre-chorus, he says, "You were the first to be the last," meaning that instead of in the first chorus, it says, "You were the first, you'll be the last." And that, to me, that small change means that he is going to get over this person and apparently move on to many more others from there. But that song, for me, always, it's a fantastic have a good cry song if you are going through a breakup or without someone. But to me, that little tinge of hope that's in there is something that gives that song a twist that I don't think most people think about. The next one is a blues song, and if you got heartache, you got the blues. I don't presume to know a ton about the blues, and I would never rank blues singers, but I can tell you that when this woman sings this song, you believe every word of it. If you haven't heard this song, this is probably the one I would even put a warning label on in this. If you're watching this video and you're having a hard time right now with relationships, maybe don't listen to this one just yet. But that is Susan Tedeschi, who does a song called It Hurts So Bad. And the highest compliment I can pay this song is she means it when she's singing this song. It's a straight 4/4 blues, but she is wailing about the despair that she's in. And again, something easy to identify with. And seriously, it's the only one on this list I would probably put a warning label on. Last 2 that I have for you. The second to the last one is fantastic. Again, the last one I'm going to share, I think, is my favorite breakup song of all time. But John Mayer has a song called Slow Dancing in a Burning Room, which is really, really cathartic for people who have maybe been in long-term relationships that are not working out. It's not going to. But for me, this song, the guitar speaks as much or more than John Mayer's vocal does. Like, to me, you could listen to an instrumental version of Slow Dancing in the Burning Room and still get the same breakup vibe, same sense of loss from it. So That's one I would definitely tell you to check out. The last one is a very modern song, came out within, I think, the past 5 years or so. Might be a little off on that. Again, links to all the songs are going to be in the description. So no matter when the song came out, it'll be easy for you to find in the description below. But there is a band called Lord Huron that put out a song called The Night We Met. And honestly, even though this is a modern take, and I've heard my fair share of heartbreak songs in my life, all the way from the artists in the 40s and 50s on through, this one, for whatever reason, touches me the most. Incredible way to talk about loss of a relationship, and in that feeling that you go through of, oh, I wish things were different, or, if I would have done something different, or if you had done something different. I think it's just a stunningly good breakup song. So even though today is supposed to be a day of joy, as told to us by the greeting card companies, if it's not for you, or even if it is and you just like breakup songs and you want to have that good cry, that's why we're putting out this video today. If nothing else, it's just for fun. I always say, hey, make sure to leave a comment, but this is one I'd love to hear. What do you think? What's maybe one that even was important to you, a breakup song over time, or one that maybe other people wouldn't see as a breakup song but became one for you because of a relationship? Drop that comment below. I would love it if you would share that with us. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.